All right, guys, my computer still says 7:59. So Big Joe's Outdoor just said hi all at 7:59. Freezer Bound Outdoors 7:59 says, sup, guys. Oh, Salty Boys, you still got Jamie's Farmstead says, hey, 7:59. All right. Mine says 8 o'clock. Tubby Guy, I already got you. So the next person after Tubby Guy, who's it going to be? Hopefully first. Can't wait to see the stream. So there we go. Salty Boys Fishing. How we all doing? Wild Man, he's in the house. Activities with Kate, or with Kat. I'm sorry about that. There's no E at the end. Tubby Guy's in here. Let me get my, I got to get my cell phone up and running. And I'm not exactly sure why this isn't letting me get on here, guys. I'm going to hit that thumbs up. There we go. Trails hunting trapping outdoors in here. How you doing? We got M&K in here. Half Paced Outdoors is in the house. I'm going to be sharing this link here in a little bit. We're going to be bringing him up here on panel here in a little bit. I got to get everything turned down here now. There we go. Before I get going, don't everybody make fun of me. I know they didn't belong on the football field today. M&K is in the house. Judith Davis, Fishing Truckers in here. Salty Boy. Fishing, of course, was the first one on my computer at 8 o'clock. It was Salty Boys fishing. So Wild Man 307 Outdoors guys in the house. Lisa Lee's in the house. Mo Homesteading's in here saying she sees me. All right, I'm trying to get caught up here. Jamie's Little Farmstead's in here. Yeah, thanks, Jamie. Y'all hit the thumbs up when you come in. We got Ohio's Hard Knocking Kennels. Tubby Guy Outdoors. M&A Outfitters in the house. Big Joe Outdoors. He was trying real hard to be the first one at 8 o'clock. Cool Keist. And I hope I always wonder how to pronounce that. I pronounce it Cool Keist. So you'll have to let me know if that's correct or not. Fishing Trucker, Mo Homesteading. Of course, Half Pace is in here. Okay, so a couple things first. Got up this morning and I was at 35.99 is what I believe I have. I did do that short live last night. Thanks for Trapper J raiding in on me. And so I'm hoping we have right around 300 to go. And we can move on to helping someone else out. I know M&K is one that's looking to get there. Mo Homesteading, I know, is helping someone else as well to get to 4K. So make sure we're going on to help those guys out. Just drinking some spring water again tonight. I do have congestion and stuff. My throat's been getting dry, so I'll probably be drinking a lot of water. Just bear with me, guys. Passing Banks is in the house as well. Big Joe Outdoors. Josiah Danbury, how you doing, bud? So I got Josiah and I got Wild Man Outdoors in here. At Jack. All right, so let me get this pasted in here. As you guys know, we're checking out Half Pace Outdoors. I'm gonna post this link here. It should be, I think my Well, my phone's a little bit behind, I guess. So I posted it there, half paced. If you actually see it, pick that up. And yeah, I don't know what's going on with my pretty bad when my own equipment. I got to go all the way. I see Section 8's in here, Frontier Survival's in here. We got half pace. I'm just about ready to click on him, bring him up on panel here.
Hey, there we are.
There you are, Zach. How are you?
Pretty good. How's it going there, guys?
I'm doing great. Hopefully everybody in the chat's doing great. And so Tom Keltlich, everything outdoors, just popped in here as well. I realized that I don't think you're too far away from the Pennsylvania line, are you?
No, I'm only about an hour and 15 minutes from the PA line. I'm not that far over.
Yeah. So, of course, you know, the reason why I asked that is because some of the stuff that you go and you do outdoors is really close to, you know, Pennsylvania. I could go there. Nelson Ledges, we'll talk about. Matter of fact, I do have part of that video that I want to share. But yeah, that's just like right across the way here. So
yeah, we're pretty close. We're right around in the same neighborhood, Boxy.
And I did see on one of your videos, Unpaved Explorer, and I'm sure he'll be in here tonight. He had mentioned something about a park or a place for you to go and check out maybe a campground or something. But,
yeah, he sent me a campground to go check out, but man, we've got so much going on right now that I just have not had the chance to get out there yet.
Guys, we have the Shiner guy in here as well. Remember, he's still looking to get a few more hours as well to get back in there to see about getting monetized. So check out the Shiner guy. Geo Bushcraft's in the house. He's sharing half pace. Go guys, start grabbing that up. We got J Dubs Outdoor Adventures. Well, J Dubs, what's going on is we're talking to Zach over there at Half Pace Outdoors, and we're going to try and get him some help and push him along the way with his channel. One thing I did like to see was your channel was actually progressing pretty good, all on its own. I'm hoping that us sharing it out, I know you shared it out, I shared it out, and I was thinking, man, we got to get him over 600, but I just looked before we got on here. You're at 599 already.
Yeah, we actually went. I've gained like 7 subscribers a day over the last probably week. So
yeah, good.
The last 2 months, the channel has just grown immensely. It's been awesome.
Right. Now you have been getting into some live streams, and you've been doing live streams on as well. So yeah, I was pretty excited to see that. So now I'm not just going to help you get to 600. I'm going to take you way further than that. Frontier Survival saying you're at 604 now. So people coming in, make sure you're doing it the right way, though. I can't stress that enough. Make sure you're watching some of his videos. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up, and always leave a genuine comment. But I'm excited. So I'm saying 625. That's what we're going for. So I think we can do that. I think we get people in here. Hopefully this gets shared out. There's 23 in the chat now. So I guess I'm going to do something a little bit different because I've been writing everybody. So when I go in and I check this out, so I go through your playlist and I was writing every video down in the playlist, and then I was like sheets upon sheets, and I'm thinking I'm not going to get to all these videos. You have 114 videos. There was no way in a week I was going to watch 114 videos if I still wanted to be married.
No, I put out a lot of content in my first year.
Yes. So that was the other thing I wanted to tell everybody that, so you're at 604 now, but I had you at 599, had 114 videos, and I have you making about a year that you've been posting videos. Now, that's 44,154 views that you've received. Now, I know you've only been posting videos for a year, but this has been a little bit longer in the making. Am I not correct? I think there was one place you said something about 3 years, and it might be in your about section that I'm going to read here shortly.
I had a Facebook profile before Facebook really cracked down on the whole identity thing. And it was called the Half-Pace Woodsman. I actually have a video on my channel discussing how we went from the Half-Pace Woodsman to being Half-Pace Outdoors.
Okay, I did see that one. I did not watch that video, but I did see that video. That'll be one I'll catch on the backside to make sure I watch that one. That'd be interesting.
I had a pretty good following on that page, and Facebook shut it down, and I had a lot of people just send me messages like, hey man, you know, with the way that you do things and the disabilities that you face, like you need to have a YouTube channel. Right. And I fought with it for a long time. I was not the kind of person to put myself in front of a camera. Like, that's just not my style. And yeah, it's all kind of went from there. So here we are. But yeah, we've only been really doing videos for about a year now.
Okay. Makes sense. Broken Spinner Bait's in here. We got Lisa Lee. We got Coffee Outdoors hitting the thumbs up, guys. Geo Bushcraft is, of course, sending out the link. Like I said, guys, you're going to hear me clearing my throat, and I'm going to be drinking some water here. Had a little bit of sinus stuff going on, I think, and I've been taking some medication. Now it's starting to drain a little bit down into the voice box there. Mark J. Larson's in here, David Tornell. So let me and so this is what I'm going to try to do. I have all my tabs up here, and I'm going to try to click on that, and actually when I do your playlists, and I'm going to read off all the videos that are contained in that playlist, and then we can talk about a few of them and some of them that I may have watched, something like that. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to read your about page. Of course, anybody that goes over to Half-Pace Outdoors can read this. In the description, it says, how do I describe Half-Pace Outdoor channel? HPO, which means Half-Pace Outdoors. I like that. HPO is my life outdoors while living with and overcoming my spinal cord injury. Half-Pace was a personal project I started in 2017, a project of personal growth outdoors and to get to the things I love doing. Started a journey that is now 3 years deep. That's where I was getting the 3 years at there, Zach. With the roots that were firmly established in Boy Scouts and the Order of the Arrow. It has been an easy transition returning to the wild home I once knew. I started this to show you what I do and how I do it. I also started this because the rarity of my spinal condition, and this could be important to document from a medical perspective. Video called A Flint and Steel Fireside Chat with a Cripple discusses my issues. Some come along the journey, and I'll share what I know and learn with you. So let me get back over here to StreamYard and stuff. So I didn't choose. I'm not going to share that video. I want everybody to go over to that video and watch that and understand where you're coming from. I know you were 17, I believe it was, when this all first you started getting some issues. So if they want to understand, I mean, unless you want to speak about it, the reason why I didn't was because you said sometimes you might pass out, and I don't want that.
I mean, I can give the quick and ugly version. and I'm okay with that. It's when I start getting down into like the deep specifics of it that it's
right,
like,
right.
yeah, we might fall out a little bit, but
Courtney Freeman, thanks for stopping in.
Huntsman raid. Well, hey, brother, I appreciate that.
We got the Huntsman raid, which you've done a collab with him. You guys watch that collab with the Huntsman.
Yeah. So basically, when I was 14, I had a tumor on my spinal cord, and they had to cut 3 of my vertebrae in half to get that out. And then that surgery, I pulled through it completely fine. I went right back to everything I did before, with like Boy Scouts and riding bikes and 4-wheelers and all that. And then, yeah, I was 17 years old. It was 2006. And I started having a lot of issues, and they found out that I had a rare thing happening in my spine that was just basically too much blood in there and did all kind of nerve damage. I had to learn how to walk after the surgeries, and it was a challenge.
Yeah. See, the Huntsman is in here. Mike Cool's in here, says, hey, Zach.
Hey, Mike.
So, and that's the thing too. You know, when getting ready to do this, and I almost text you, and I just want to make sure that everybody understands. Half pace. I didn't understand half pace until I watched that video. Now I get it now, but as I watch your videos and stuff, it is, it's something that you deal with each and every day that some of us do not think about. However, what I realized is you're doing everything that we do half pace, I guess,
Yeah.
And I just wanted to, tell you and the people in the chat here that you're very inspiring. And the first video that I've chosen to take a section out of and show is it kind of touched me a little bit, and it was with your son, and it was of course down at Nelson Ledges. So when we get to that, I'm going to show it, and you're a very inspiring person, and I can see that coming out through you, even when you're with your son, and so I just wanted to let you know that, and I wish you the best. I hope this channel soars. Like I said in one of in the comments that I put to you, let's share this out. Let's get you some support, and let's get your channel to soar.
I appreciate that, Boxy.
Yep, J Dubs is in here, guys. Mark J Larson.
Yeah, we take that 4-wheeler as fast as it'll go, man.
Yeah, I did see you on the 4-wheeler with your cane pull. Heck yeah.
We put a little treat up on the Facebook, and this one didn't end up on YouTube, but
oh, okay. You ended in a tree?
No, I got a new 4-wheeler, not that old little red Honda anymore.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Wound her up to 64 on the road the other day.
Wow. Yeah. those things are pretty fast nowadays.
Oh.
Unlap 2423's in the house. Half Pace Outdoors. Dan is watching with me. So I don't know if you know, or you might already know this. Judith Davis. Her husband Dan has had a back injury. The L3, 4, and 5.
Yep, I've been speaking with Judith a little bit here and there, and me and her husband's injuries are right around the same level. So I think that we deal with pretty similar issues.
Right. So trying to hit a couple of these comments here. I appreciate everybody in this chat. We got 41 in here. I know the Huntsman, I believe you said he rated us. I want to make sure if that's the case. Anybody that's in here probably already knows Half Pace, but appreciate you guys coming in here and supporting. And I I know somebody already mentioned that they already had you, but so how can someone help you right now tonight as they share this out and bring people in that don't have you, or go grab one of your videos and share that out, and that'll help half paced out as well. Um, it, it's been pretty chilly up here in Pennsylvania, like I think it's Greg Sanders said. Um, you probably get somewhat the same weather. You send the weather to me; it comes through Ohio and Pennsylvania half the time.
Yeah, our little weather systems here kind of circle around each other.
Yeah. So real quick, you do have 12 playlists. Now, some of them are, your live streams that you have into a playlist. We got Nicholas Green in the house as well. Hey, Nick, what's up? Checking out Half Paced Outdoors. You want to check his channel out. 12 playlists. And what I got here is our Homestead live streams. And then we have Pushing Your Limits anniversary series, living on Cripple Mountain. And then you have Half Pace Sphere. That's cool. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It was Pushing My Limits series, and then they had Living on Cripple Mountain Man DIY live stream. That was that one. That goes together. Let's do some fishing. Story time, failed attempts, bonus wildlife videos with the dogs, and then, of course, live streams. And then you have your collab projects, and then on the water. So, again, guys, you'll find pretty much in every one of the playlists, you're going to see the Flint and Still fireside chat with a cripple. And that's where Zach actually explains what he's gone through, where he's at, and of course, why he brings what he's bringing to us. So maybe it helps somebody else, and it's very inspiring. So get over here, check out some of these videos, share them out. So the first playlist I wanted to look at, of course, not so much the live streams, just because they're a little bit long. Hit this thumbs up and share it out. Yeah, someone's put the text on. I'm an old timer. Problem is, I scribble and it's real small, and then I can't see it. I can't read it.
Hey, it's organized to you, right?
Yep, it's organized to me. So what I want to do is, and this is where I said I'm kind of doing this a little bit different. I got to just remember to look into the camera when I'm doing this, because I'm going to actually go out of StreamYard while it's still streaming. And I'm going to get into your channel here and take a look at these playlists so I can. If this works, it's going to save me a lot of time writing everything down. But this is definitely Pushing My Limits anniversary series. So, guys, I just want to rattle off the videos that you're going to find in here. That way, if you hear something that is interesting to you, you can just go right to that video, and it's in this playlist. But basically, episode 1, Pushing the Limits, What Makes Me Me. 1 year and subscriber special, 12 days of adventure. I have returned, Pushing the Limits of What Makes Me Me. 1 year anniversary series trailer. Pushing the Limits of What Makes Me Me. It's HBO channel anniversary series. Day 4, 5 of 12. Then you got episode 3, which is day 6 and 7. And it's captioned with Stolen Bait, Broken Gear, and Larva Ticks. Is that what it is? Larval ticks.
Larval ticks.
Yeah. Episode 4 is Stoneface of Wooden Ledge, 1 year anniversary. Pushing the Limits, episode 5. This is Nelson Ledge, day hike through the stone findings, the waterfall. Had some lost audio there. That's actually a video, guys, we're going to take a look at here shortly. And pushing the limits, the West Branch Witch and Elliott Family Cemetery. Failures are adding up. And then, see if I can say this right. Nesmic Camp with my son, minimal gear canoe camp. And then you got the Zoom ball videos in here with the half pace spear. So, okay, now I'm back on the StreamYard. I can see you guys. I can see the chat. Illinois Outdoors in the house. JV Outdoors in here. You're late, but you're here. We got After 5 Outdoors in here. We're checking out Half Paced Outdoors, guys. Just went over all his playlists. He has 12 of them, 114 videos in 1 year, guys. So he's got the content out there. You guys just got to go over here, check it out, support him, and make sure that we're sharing him out.
I got to have a dad moment. Give me a second, guys.
Yes, sir. Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi there, buddy. Getting ready for bed?
Yeah.
Okay, good night.
Like this?
I'm sure they love it.
Come on, Kim.
All right. Good night, buddy.
Come on.
It has a skeleton head. Good night.
Good night, buddy.
Good night, Dad.
Gotta love them, right?
Yep. Courtney Freeman saying hello as well.
Steve, I was actually going to tell you after tonight that I think you needed to feature Boxy.
Who's Steve?
The Huntsman.
Oh, the Huntsman.
Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
I'm gonna have to. Huntsman sounds familiar. I might even. I think I might be subscribed. I'm not 100% sure. I know I've seen him in lives before. So, with that, and almost on cue with your son, I want to show the little section of the video, and of course, I just picked out one little section. I'm not going to show the whole video. I want them to go look at it. But as I said earlier, yeah, I knew there'd be a few people in here saying "Go Steelers" because I'm wearing my Browns jersey. But that just goes to show I can lose in defeat, and I can still be keep the chin up.
If you're a trapper, you're used to the beating.
Yep. So this video that I'm about to show, and the part that I took out of there is when I told you it kind of touched me, and it's an interaction that you have with your son, and what really started out was how excited he was, and then your interaction that you had with him. And I just think it's so awesome. The whole thing of it, I don't want to get like religious or anything like that, but we're only here, temporarily. We have a vessel that we live in, and once we're gone here, the vessel stays and we go on. And some vessels are beaten, battered. However, at that point, I think everyone is blessed to some point, and it really touched me here. And I don't want to get all philosophical and all that stuff, but I'm glad that you shared this, and I hope that everybody else, I guess, feels the same that I did. The inspiration that you have, and I want to see you succeed, because I think there's a lot of people that can take the value from your stuff. All right, and then we'll get on to start looking at some of these kayaking and those kind of videos as well. So let me share this.
I really appreciate all the support, guys. I mean, above everything else, like, I didn't expect my channel to get where it got. So everybody jumping on board, and the support that we get is phenomenal. It's on a whole other level than what I see on most other channels.
Yep. All right, I'm still working here. Okay, I think I got it here. Okay, so let me see here. Hit play. These guys, they're up there rock climbing.
That's a steep hill.
It's not a hill, that's a rock face, bud.
Here comes the sheer excitement.
You want to see all the nature?
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Yeah, this ain't like 30 probably minutes from my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought you'd like it. For us.
There's a tiny waterfall over there.
There's a big one this way.
Ooh. Yeah. I'm here. There's a giant hole over here.
Go up.
I can't.
Yeah, you can. Climb up over that boulder. There you go. There you go, dude. Yeah. See, you got this. All right, now wait there for me.
You're pretty good at climbing, Dad.
Aren't I?
Yeah.
That was his first
I love
time
you.
Ever?
ever. Oh, okay, so here's the camera level. We just climbed that. Can you tell them?
We climbed rocks. A
Climbed
lot.
rocks. We climbed a big rock face, huh?
Yeah, we did, and it was humongous.
Humongous. Because we went right by the waterfall. So now we gotta go back down and around.
Of it.
There's a little bit of the sphere there. I will have to figure out how to stop this now. I think it's this one right here. No. Give me a second, guys. There we go. Yeah, so I love that exchange, and that's where I talked about the, he's like, oh, I can't do that. And you're like, yeah, go up that rock. And he did it. And then, guys, if you go and watch that video, as the video goes on, you can see the confidence in him just growing. He's climbing up things, jumping off things, stuff like that. So that was a cool interaction that you shared with us, with your son. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think somebody's been asking where that's at. Nelson Ledge is over in Ohio. Someone's mic's doing something. You can't tell. Is it me or Zach?
Do what?
They're saying they're getting a lot of feedback.
Oh, I have no idea. I got you on my phone. That's it.
Yeah, we should. They're saying they're getting a lot of feedback.
Oh, I have no. I got you on my phone. That's it. Yeah, I don't think it's coming from my end.
Sounds like speakers are on. Huntsman said. So if I talk, guys, can you hear it? I'm deaf, so I don't hear nothing. And I talk, so I hear myself. Well, until we figure it out, we're just going to have to go with it. And I'm sorry if it is annoying people, but it's my side. That's interesting, too, because I don't have anything different than what I've been doing. I just have the computer on. Let me see here.
Don't you start.
Not any better. Let me see here.
The Huntsman will be the one to talk to about live stream, man. This guy knows. Like,
right now, I got my default microphone array on here. So got echo cancellation on it as well. Not exactly sure. It'll do that if you have your own live stream up. I don't have my own live stream up though. I have it on my cell phone up here, but my phone's audio is turned down. If you guys haven't grabbed up Half Face Outdoors, please pick them up. Guys coming in here, we got 37 in the chat. Yeah, so JV, she's actually put her son to bed.
I am seeing everybody's comments, guys, but yeah, he's got his own thing going on. It's his show.
No, hey, anytime, because I usually I'm not keeping up. I'm trying to kind of talk. So if there's anything, interrupt me, man. Answer questions. That's why I have you up here. If they want to answer questions, you want to answer it. Just don't let me just keep blabbering on.
I am an open book, guys. So if there is anything you want to know, like, just ask it. It's not. I'm not somebody that you can offend, and
Right.
I'm just not a sour person. So I do appreciate the comments in the live chat, guys. I am seeing them. Sometimes thanks just doesn't feel like it's enough.
We got JB Doors out here. We got Courtney Freeman in here. Yes. So I was figuring there would be a lot of Ohio people in here, being that Half Faces from Ohio, and I figured I wouldn't get thrown out on my own live. I know over here in Pennsylvania, everybody wants to know why I root for the Browns, but just something that happened actually on a school bus. I actually used to root for the Los Angeles Rams at the time. That was way back. And stuck up for a Browns fan, and I was able to win as myself. Yes, the Steelers did whip the Browns today. The Browns did not deserve to even be on the same field. But this week is over, and we're still 4-2. So we've won more games than this year than we have in the past two. That Zoom call that you showed in there, and then I do know there is another the other playlist that you actually have the Zoom call in, and it's actually I think you took like a bunch of your different videos with the Zoom call and kind of put it all into one video. Is that, am I correct on that? Because when I watched it, it's like different videos.
Okay, my Zoom ball, I've got a couple Zoom ball videos now. I think I've got two that are just like little short clips, maybe a couple minutes long. But the very last Zoom ball video that I uploaded was actually all of the Zoom ball. I did a Zoom ball clip for every day I was out filming my anniversary series. Yeah. And then I put it into a compilation video, and that's what that video is. Those are just all the Zoom ball moments from my anniversary series. But I'm doing something with that I have not seen on any other platform. Usually everybody with the Zoom ball is they're taking still shots with them. And I'm looking for video with it. So we're doing something totally different with the Zoom ball than anywhere else I've seen so far.
Okay, so Anthony's saying, how about letting everyone know about the new Half-Paced Outdoors live stream live?
Okay, guys. So Yeah, we are starting a new concept, and it's actually based off of something that the Huntsman did. The Huntsman has an entire live bushcraft build series. So we're evolving that idea and we're putting it into a homestead. So while now this project is, our homestead is, everything is going to be live. We are live streaming every single step of our homestead life.
Okay.
So that is covering everything from how we are acquiring our land to, as long as I can help it, everybody's going to see every nail, every screw driven. I mean, everything to build our homestead, from our 158-year-old house. Like, all we have is the house and the garage. We have no barn. We have no outbuildings, nothing. We're building everything from the ground up and doing it live streamed. So that's what Anti's talking about there. And we're kind of putting our own little twist on it, and we're calling it live streaming because it's, we're not just live streaming what we're doing. You guys are gonna, the live streamers that are there are gonna see our entire lives played out. Like, it's as real as reality TV or streaming can get.
Right. See, I live more outdoors than the house. Coffee's getting ready to leave, so we'll see you later there, Coffee. Thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it. Good supporter right there, guys. Coffee Outdoors. John Oilers is in the house. Another Ohio-based channel right there. He's a little more west of you guys, I do believe. Frontier Survival saying that he's going to be doing some mountain men reenactments, and the field guide. Yeah, I saw she come in as well, guys. She's in here. So I do know someone asked if you trapped, and there is a trapping video that you do have on your channel for some rats. But do you do any other trapping than that?
Yeah, it was M&A Outfitters that asked. I was going to get to that next. I do some trapping. However, the last 2 years I got really big into deer hunting because I was out of deer hunting for almost 14 years.
Right.
So I hung the traps up the last 2 years, except last year I did like I think maybe a week or a 2 week line. That was just to get a little bit of a trap introduction video up on the channel. This year I'm laying my line back out and I run a 30-mile trap line.
Oh, wow.
I'm the only trapper within a 15-mile radius of where I live. If I go down to our local sports shop, I'm known as the trapper. So the majority of my trapping is I do land trapping. I'm more into catching those nice big corn-fed dry fur coons. I snare coyotes from time to time. I like catching my fox. I started getting really big into fox trapping my last year. So that's kind of going to be my biggest target this year is fox trapping.
Fox trapping. That's my favorite animal to trap. I think they're one of the prettiest fur bearers out there. So the Zoom ball, it's kind of pretty neat how you take that. And, of course, everything's upside down inside that Zoom sphere. But drop my pen here, guys. Like when you would take it, you would bring it down. It was like everything's upside down, but you would actually, the horizon would meet the horizon, and it was sitting there, and it was like, that was pretty cool stuff. I like that. It's neat.
Yeah, the Zoom ball inverts the image. Man, that thing is so much fun.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah. If you ever do, man, they're a blast, but take the wide angle lens off of your camera first.
Okay.
If anybody ever gets a zoom ball, take the wide angle lens off your camera before you use it, and it focuses so much better.
Gotcha. Yeah, you guys want to check that out. Matter of fact, I had it back here, but we're talk about it while we got it on our mind, right? Where I know I wrote it down. It's the zoom ball. It's called half a sphere is what it's called, and it's a collection of all the ones that he said that he had done through that your anniversary series, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. So let's do some fishing. So of course I did have this wrote down here about the 4-wheeler ride with your cane pull, and you were getting but you were getting some hits in the creek there.
23 KC.
So how's the cane pull done for you? I mean, have you caught anything on the cane pull or?
No, not yet. I've only got to take the cane pull out a couple of times, and it's not worked out real well. I'm a cat fisherman, man. I want to get the lines out deep.
Right. So I did watch. There was a video you were catching some catfish. Not sure which one it was. I think it was one of your camping videos that I watched for.
Oh, I got a handful of catfishing videos in there.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I can't remember which one it was. It was actually it was the one up in your upper corner, and I kind of had to chuckle because you like up in your corner you number how many times you fall. Like ball number 1, ball number 2.
Yeah. That one's through the anniversary series, I think is when I got that, because I got my ball counter up to like 15 or 16, maybe even higher than that. Was it 15? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got
how many
play a
times
little bit of a comedy card and do a ball counter. I mean, I trip all day long anyways. The only thing I need to
that's why you had the counter up there. I was
like a bell ding.
Yeah. I saw that pop up. I was like, going. So JV Outdoors just shared this stream out for us. You guys probably hear my dogs upstairs. My wife and son are not at home, so one of them just probably got home. The dogs are going crazy on me. But yeah, so someone did mention, and you take the canoe and your son, you guys go do a camp. But I said, talk about your canoe.
So I have it's an Old Town Discovery 133. It's a 13.5-foot canoe. However, mine is not considered a lightweight or ultralight canoe. It still weighs 72 or 74 pounds. So it's got a little bit of heft to it, but at the 13.5 feet, it's just manageable for me. And I love that thing, guys. It is a 40-inch wide canoe. So I've like stood on the very edge of it, and I've not been able to tip it yet. But yeah, I like that thing. The biggest thing for me is I actually don't paddle my canoe the way you normally do, sitting in, what's bow and what's stern? I don't know. I don't normally sit in the back seat. I flip my canoe around and I sit in the front seat backwards. And I paddle it that way. And because I only weigh 107 pounds, it levels the canoe better in the water.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I love that canoe, guys. My only issue is that it weighs 74 pounds.
The JV says he loves that canoe, and if you ever sell it, he wants it.
I was really considering selling it at the beginning of the summer because I wanted a Discovery 119. And then my wife was like, no, we're having another baby, so I can't get rid of my canoe, guys. I'm gonna need it.
Yeah, I did see in I think it was the one where you guys go to the rock faces, I believe it is where you mentioned that she is pregnant, so you guys are expecting.
Yeah, I caught that on a video through my quarantine diaries playlist.
Mm-hmm.
It was with I did some DIY knife scales using Gorilla Glue, and I actually caught it. I was out in the garage working when she come out, and she was trying to tell me that she was pregnant, but I told her first. So yeah, we actually caught that, and it's that moment is on our channel. So
yeah, that's cool.
That was like the moment that my channel took the turn from being like just outdoor content to like this is our life.
The actual live
like the vlog aspect to the channel.
Vlog aspect, yes, absolutely.
Hey, I appreciate that, Mike Turner. And yeah, guys, we're due November 28th, so we're having a Thanksgiving quarantine baby.
There you go. So everybody's saying, Mike Turner, you just said thank you to Judith. Yeah, Judith is a very knowledgeable lady, guys. She gives a lot of advice, a lot of trapping advice. Her husband's been a long time trapper. So, yeah.
Thanks, guys. We're really excited about the second one. I mean, we were excited about our first one too. I smacked my head on the bottom side of my truck.
So we've had a couple people let you and I know that the stern is the back of the boat and the bow is the front.
Yep, I just saw Anti's comment.
Yeah.
So I sit in the bow, but I sit backwards, guys, so that the stern is actually out in front of me.
Gotcha. So the field guide had an 8-foot ski canoe. It's a flat-backed canoe. You can put a motor on it. Okay. Huh.
Oh, guys,
I
don't have a video of it, but my mom's boyfriend has a like one of the little adaptive mounts you can put on the back of a canoe for a motor. Mm-hmm. And we put a 4-horsepower gas Evinrude motor on the back of my canoe and had it planing out across Berlin Lake. So
4 horsepower on a canoe?
Yeah, if you guys actually get the 119, it can handle up to a 5 horsepower motor.
Mm. Sorry to hear that, Bud Tramp. But,
yeah.
So actually, another one that I had written down here was you actually you were in your kayak. So that's something that if you look on my channel, we have some kayaking. My wife, she that's one of her favorite things to do is kayak. She has what's called psoriatic arthritis, so really a lot of problems with her bones and stuff like that. But she's got a sit on top where she can stretch her legs and stuff out. We do a lot of right over here. You know where Pomatumin Reservoir is, I'm sure. So the river that comes out of that, we do a lot of kayaking down that river, and of course we don't go down it, more, that much. She would love to go down a lot more, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But kayaking, I love watching your kayaking videos. Actually, I'm going to show the one where you guys get through the tunnels.
Yeah.
But, we're going to watch you catch your crappie on that one first. So it might be a little bit long, but what I was going to do is I was going to put it off to the side and keep you and I up on here, and we'll kind of chat and watch that a little bit. But your kayaking, you were actually searching for some lost places from your childhood. You were looking for a certain code. And so that one there, you do your little camp out and stuff. And I think it was the next day you were actually coming across and you got into some headwinds. And you tried to explain about how you had to stay tight to the shoreline.
Yeah, that was a really challenging day. Hey, M&A, I really appreciate that. And yeah, Mud Shrimp, you were on our live stream today, so thanks for coming over.
Yeah, thanks, M&A. We really appreciate it. Guys, we got 30 of you guys in here. If you guys can share this out, make sure you go over if you don't have Zach. We got Frontier Survival posted this one, and I know Geo Bushcraft was as well. D's Beyond Blessed just come in the chat. How you doing, D's? Talking with Zach from Half-Paced Outdoors. Just talking a little bit about some of his fishing. We're talking about his canoe. He's got a kayak as well. I believe it's a 10-foot Pelican.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's what I actually. I have the mine's a 10-foot. It's a Pelican Ultimate 100 is what I think it's called.
Yeah, mine's the Mustang 100X.
Mustang 100X.
Yeah, it's a 10-footer. Mine's a sit inside though instead of a sit on top.
Yeah, that's what mine is. Sit inside. I like that. I prefer them better. However, with fishing, it's almost I almost think sit on tops are probably a little bit better to get around and maneuver in.
Yeah,
I do it for my sit-in as well.
Yeah.
Illinois Outdoors. Thanks.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, the sit inside kayaks are a little tight for fishing, but you can work it out. That canoe is really like where the money's at. That's just the all around boat. I mean, that thing floats on less water than the kayak does.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have definitely a lot more. So, and I don't have to. Geo Bushcraft says the scupper plugs will get you. I know, sit on top. If you guys haven't watched Geo Bushcraft, my collab that we did together out at go watch that and watch old Geo go up and he got caught up on the scupper plugs. But the funniest thing about the whole thing is he's stuck on it, and there's a couple, a husband and wife or boyfriend, girlfriend, and the guy's like, after we're trying to get him off this stump, and he says, "You guys need some help." We're like, "Yeah, we're gonna need some help." He goes, "All right, I'll be right over." Next thing you know, he's like, "I'm stuck." He was stuck as well. So it was just kind of funny. You guys will have to watch that video. Yeah, I don't have anything plugged into my anything. I know. Let me shut my cell phone down, guys. Let's see if that's it. It's never been a problem before. I don't know if there's anything going on.
I mean, they were asking to see you at one point. Can we put you on the spot?
Is that any better, Mo?
Hey, thanks, John Euler.
Yeah, everybody's sending background noise. I'm not sure.
It's
not sure what's going on there.
They're probably just wanting to give you a hard time because you're my wife.
John.
Tell her to join her. He'll cry. JV said he'll cry.
I was on for a while.
Got a rock band playing. I'm really sorry about that, guys. I don't know what else to do. I checked my audio. I could hit
on my side. It sounds like.
Yeah, I even checked. I went into my microphone settings. Give me a second here, guys.
Here, Mo, I'll try to mute me and we'll see if that works.
You guys hear it now? I'm trying to see if it's on my end or if it's on half face.
Okay, so I was muted for like the last 10 seconds. How did that work out?
No saying it is on your end.
I wonder if they're hearing the TV.
Not sure.
It is on my end. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. Well, let me. I'm gonna try and fire this thing back up because I do like to see. I do like to see my mods in here.
If it's like a squeak sound, you guys might honestly be hearing my chair.
I can actually hear it now. It almost sounds like static.
The only thing I have plugged into my phone, guys, is the power. So give me a second here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right, everything is unplugged. So
Sounds like a loose wire thumping sound.
here, let's try that. No, I don't have a ceiling fan running, guys. No, Greg, I don't have headphones. At least not in a short grab.
See, I don't hear it now. So Mo says it's a little bit better as well. It is weird. Yeah, we are gonna keep going. Passing thinks is bad. So we've been talking a little bit about your canoe, a little bit about the kayak, of course. This next one is I'll go to this and we'll watch the video. I'm not going to make the video the whole screen. I'll put it beside us because I want to show you. Actually, we're going to start right from the beginning of the video, and but I want to watch them. You're fishing a little bit, and then you catch a fish, and I want them to see you go down through the tunnels. And then once you guys get on the other side of the tunnels, I know you kind of go up the stream, and then you turn around and you come back through. But I thought the tunnels were pretty cool. I was kind of like, how high from were the tunnels for you? Because I know you had sticking up the back.
There was probably 5 foot distance between the water and the tunnels, maybe 6 foot. Mud Trent, no, we have no washer or dryer running. There's nothing. I turned the TV volume down. It's at like 10. I can hardly hear it. It's like a whisper now. The only other suggestion I can offer that might be doing this is I was out doing that collab with the Huntsman, and I tried to submerge my phone because it's supposed to be waterproof. And I actually got really good footage of bass, but it like caused a lot of issues with the phone. So that could be what the issue is. That I have no idea, guys. I'm sorry.
Hey, we're good. We're gonna forge through this thing, and let's take a look at this. Let's see if I can get this shared again. And like I said, this is actually your first catch on the in the kayak, and
Fish, the
what was really cool was the tunnels.
Now you're recording.
Hi, I'm Sarah from Half Face Outdoors. I just took my husband kayaking.
Nothing's ever sounded so.
There, we got Sarah up on there.
There's a beaver out here somewhere.
Yeah, I noticed one of your other videos you actually showed where beavers were taking down some trees.
Yeah, they're like right up along the school. Every now and then.
That's Friend Outdoors. Thanks for stopping in. So this here, I know you. I think you say you're actually trying to catch maybe some bluegill or something for catfishing.
Yeah, I actually went out to try to get some catfish bait that day. But in the end, I just caught it. I think that one little one, and that really happened to be it. Hey, Rocco!
Rocco's in the house. There we go. You caught a fish, guys.
So we're going to see you for a minute. I did tell you were trying to catch catfish here, but we're going to let this little guy go.
So do you call it crappie or crappie?
Crappie. I think my brother says crappie, though.
New Hound Adventures in the house. How you doing? This is where guys will get underneath it.
Yeah, this was really cool. I actually never, when we were growing up, we went fishing on this lake all the time, and I never remembered seeing an actual boat that would have never made it.
Right. It is pretty cool.
We got some awesome coming through the end of that tunnel.
That's what's nice about kayaking. I just like, going and you go down the river and you see different things, and like this here would be cool to go up through and check out.
Holy shit, this thing is...
Yeah. So what was that?
That made me jump.
Well, one side of the road is like that first tunnel is a train track. The second one goes under a highway. And it's just a little feeder creek that comes up and into a tunnel. Deer Creek Reservoir in Ohio.
Gotcha. Greg says there's probably a ton of fish in that tunnel.
Yeah, that's the track, so that's 183.
Hey, Lonnie Paul.
I actually want to do a moon trap on the edge of this lake this winter because there's so much moonshine out here.
Oh, JV wants to throw a catfishing rig out there badly.
I've had some of my highest number nights. I've definitely not caught my biggest catfish out of the lake.
All right, let me get this started. That's where you guys go up. You kind of like turn around.
Yeah, we didn't get to go much farther past that point.
Yeah, it kind of looked like it kind of necked down into a smaller, like a creek system.
Yeah, it just flows out of one lake, and there's a little feeder creek that goes into Deer Creek Res, and it got within a couple inches. We could have dragged the kayaks up through there, but my wife's pregnant, so she wasn't feeling that adventurous that day.
Yeah, probably not. So, Judith, so in Ohio, are you guys able to use trot lines?
To be honest, I'm not real sure. I think that there are certain areas that you can, but they might be few and far between. That's not something that I do. I'm one to put a heavy weight and a big bait on and let it sit. They'll pick it up and run with it.
Gotcha. Yeah. I would like to try this. They call it jug fishing or whatever. I saw some people do it like pool noodles, and you see your pool noodle running around, and you go and you grab it and pull them off. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I've done jug fishing a little bit. Brandon's Outdoor Adventures. I do Deer Creek State Park and Deer Creek Reservoir are on two ends of the state. So I'm I think 3 hours away from Deer Creek State Park, if I remember right. Field guide, we're in Ohio.
Yep. Yeah, so Trey Moose is done driving for the night. Yeah, so I know Deer Park, just for hunting, I know they have you got to put in to get drawn for a hunt, and that is on the western part of the state, I believe. That'd be the Deer Park, state park, I guess would be correct.
Yeah, that's a whole other area than where that was filmed at.
Yeah, right. Now the one place you call West Branch, there's an East Branch and a West Branch, if I'm not mistaken, and they're lakes, or am I wrong?
West Branch is a lake. I'm not quite sure.
East Branch. I might be making it up.
I haven't really heard of East Branch, but West Branch is one of our bigger. It's definitely one of Ohio's top muskie lakes.
Yeah. So I have I work over in Orwell, Ohio, and I work with a couple of guys there that they go camping over at West Branch, and I know they take their boats and they always talk about they're doing all this fishing and stuff. I know it's a pretty decent fishing lake, obviously.
Yeah, West Branch is. I've caught my best catfish out of West Branch. And I mean, growing up, I watched my stepdad catch all kinds of muskie and walleye out of that lake.
Right. Have you ever come over and fished Palmatoon?
Yeah, I've been on Palmatooming a number of times. Just probably not in about 10 years.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
It's been a while since I've been to Palmatooming, but I've been wanting to get over there because Greg over there with Geo Bushcraft.
Yeah. Yep, he's, as I tell everybody, he's 6 miles that way over my shoulder. So Brandon's Outdoor Adventure says he lives near West Branch.
Yeah.
That's cool. Hey, Raymond Williams.
Okay, there's an East Branch Reservoir, but I guess it's north of us.
Okay.
An hour and a half north of us. My wife is doing the Google over here.
All right. Tell her I appreciate her looking that up. So it didn't make me look like I was making it up. I thought there was an East Branch, but as soon as I said it, I was like, well, maybe there was. But I don't think it's like West and East. I do think they might be in different places. But
yeah, it's two different places completely. They're not linked.
Yeah. Hey, Daddy Duck 365. Thanks for stopping in here. Really appreciate everyone in this chat. I want to take the time, remind everybody, you get over here to Half Pace Outdoors, make sure that you're watching a video in full. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. And as always, please leave a genuine comment. And then also that way it gives him a chance to actually come over and check out your guys' channel. He knows that you're in there doing the right thing. That's how we get this community going. We make sure that we go up in there and make sure that you are doing the right thing to be a supporter. I like to call it supporters, not subscribers. Supporters are what makes our channels grow. Bobcat must be in here. I see Judith saying Bobcats. That's Ramsey Country's in here.
Hey, Ramsey.
Uh-oh. Look at this. Big Joe Outdoorsman says he just smoked rabbit tacos. Time to shower and hit the hey, good night, guys. You'll leave this running. I really appreciate that. Smoked rabbit tacos.
That sounds good.
I think everybody's making tacos out of just about anything. My wife said she was going to make me fish tacos. I thought she was crazy. And then I see the line cook. He's making fish tacos. M&K Outdoors, they make fish tacos. I'm just like, never knew about fish tacos.
Oh, now you got my wife over here talking about tacos. Come on, guys. She's pregnant. I'm done driving for the day.
Pick up Half-Paced Outdoors or I'll come do one of drunken lives at your house.
JV Indoors will come knocking.
JV Indoors.
Oh.
Frontier said go over to Kentucky there, JV. Yeah, so let's see where we're at here. Down to the playlist for failed attempts. That's where you actually have the trapping video for the muskrats. Of course, it's there be no muskrats in the water, but it wasn't for lack of trying, right?
Right. Yeah. I don't know what the hell I'm doing when it comes to muskrat trapping. I'll be real with you guys.
Well, I tell you what, I mean, you showed it there, and trust me, I'm just kind of new into the trapping scene myself. I'll be going on 4 years, but I mean, you showed right where the runs were and stuff like that. They just didn't cooperate, I think.
Yeah. In theory, I know what I'm doing, but in practice, it didn't work out. But I try to focus on sharing my failures as much as the successes, because that's something I think a lot of the big YouTube channels miss out on.
Yeah.
You don't see the failures that led to the success. So you take the realism and the reality out of it.
Yep.
Our failures build us up. So why not show the whole journey?
Yep. Hey, Jeremy Albritton, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in, checking out Half-Paced Outdoors. Yeah, Judith says find the feed bed and crawl out. Put like your little 1.5 on there. Number, I think it's number 11. All spring set on there, and you crawl up onto the feed bed. You'll snap them right like that. Like I wrote down here, it wasn't for lack of trying. Looked like you were getting in pretty good spots to me. But I can tell you, I fished a golf course that had 4 ponds on it, and I think I only took like 5 rats out of all those ponds. So I'm not much of a muskrat catcher myself.
Yeah, I'm a land trapper. That's just where my catches are made.
Yeah, Jake, you're lucky you were cut. I think I should have been cutting firewood too. Even though I don't even have a fireplace, I should have just went out and cut some wood, because it was disheartening watching them play. Uh-oh, they're talking about the Booster song. JV hasn't got one yet. Oh, my.
Oh.
Oh, another one of the videos under this and of course I got away from. Remember, I was supposed to go over your playlist to read all the videos. I haven't done that, but I think it's going okay. We're getting some stuff out there, getting to interact with you. Everybody can get to know you. I hope everybody in here, there's 21 in here. I hope every 21 of you guys is getting thumbs up for Foxy. I hope you've also went over there and at least check out Half-Paced Outdoors, and let's help him grow. And I know last night I saw you were like
Hey, Nate.
408's in the house. So the next thing we do is we go to with the dogs. So I am going to go over here, guys, and I'm going to try to let me see, get on this. Look for your playlist. We'll get on here with the dogs. Now you got 12 videos. There's 12 videos, guys, in this one here. You got working with and training a rescue dog to be a wolf-pack dog, collecting and testing flint alternatives for kids, foraging ramps, adventure day with my son, a man's reason in a rescue dog story, water filters to reduce heavy metals. Why nobody talks about this? Punch on a mini cast iron fry pan with a twig stove. A hobble, a decision in the freezing rain. Flint and Steel fireside chat with a cripple. Guys, that's in all of his playlists. Bushcraft bucksaw made from sticks. I didn't watch that one, but I do want to go over and watch that video. Adirondack tarp, minimal gear with my son and son. Morning after budget gear, and DIY survival bug net shelter and cowboy coffee. A new creek camp, and my morning routine. So with that, of course, like I said, 114 videos. I couldn't watch all of them. I did watch the one with the filters that you talk about, and of course, you talk about making sure that of course, you don't want to carry the extra weight and stuff like that. So you actually take filters in normally, and you fill your water. You can use like these filter straws and stuff like that. Kind of go over a few different ones. Is there one that you would, I guess, tell people to get over any of the other ones? I mean, is there one that you specifically like?
Yeah. Okay. Let me start off first with that specific video. I had searched for a good 2 or 3 weeks to try to find somebody else who made a video discussing filters that took the heavy metals out of water supply, okay, and filters that actually remove chemicals. I was not finding anything. After I made that video and made the claim that I was the first one discussing it, is when I started finding others' videos that had been up for like a year. So in that video, I did make somewhat of a false claim, but I did come back a couple videos later and correct myself. I want to throw that out because, guys, I'm not on my channel trying to make it out like I know absolutely everything. We are all still learning, and if anybody tells you any different, it's a lie. Now, when it comes to filters, I really prefer to filter my water instead of carry it if I can be around the source, because that's a lot of extra weight, especially for somebody like me with a spinal cord injury.
Right.
Now I have an MSR MiniWorks pump style filter that's great and I love it, but it weighs a pound. I've used the Life Straw filters. I've used the Sawyer filters, but they didn't take the heavy metals out. Survivor brand filter is the only one I've found that actually removes the heavy metals and the pesticide chemicals. They remove the gasolines and oils from the water, which if you're in lakes that have any kind of boat traffic where they allow the use of a gas-powered boat, those exhausts go right into the water. The way that boat motors work, that filters right into the water. So why not have a filter that can take that out instead of just making sure it's a clean chemical? And that's a lot of how Sawyers work, is it just cleans the chemicals that go through it. It doesn't actually remove it. When you're looking for a filter, you want to find something that's got that activated carbon staging in it, and that's what actually removes the heavy metals, removes the chemicals, the pesticides, the oils, the fuels, is that activated carbon. Judith, I have seen, some pitcher filters will work as long as it's got that activated carbon. And that was also another thing that was really nice about the Survivor filters, was that the flow rate allows for it to be used as a gravity style filter. Not just like a squeeze style. I think like the Sawyers work. I don't think you can really let the Sawyers work on gravity. I might be wrong on that.
So the other thing in that playlist is your pack dogs. So of course with your injury and stuff, I do and forgive me, I don't know, maybe he didn't mention his name, the dog's name, but you have just one service dog, or do you have a couple of them?
I have two service dogs. My oldest male is the kind of black and gray and white fellow. That's Stunt. He just turned 9 in August. That was actually the first dog that I trained to pull sleds and carry a pack. And I retired him last year because of his age.
Yep, I saw that in a video. You retired him.
And then we adopted our female 3 years ago, and I took her out for a couple campouts, and she just loved being out in the woods. So I started strapping a pack to her. And now training her has been a whole different world than training my male, because she's a rescue dog. So you got to have that other level of patience with them.
Ooh, Jake Ramsey got burnt on his wood burner. Yeah, I hope you're doing better there, Jake. Ramsey, water heater around his house kicked, blew right through the side of it, scalded his foot.
That hurts.
Mo's eating chocolate right now. Everybody loves chocolate. Tubby guy outdoors is back in here. A couple days off, let his feet dry. So now the next one is your collab projects, and you have, of course, the fake survival pie, and Stunt, and then fishing with the Huntsman. Stunt, I'm assuming is your male dog.
Yeah, Stunt is the.
I was just wondering if it was Stunt the male dog, or if this fake survival pie was a Stunt.
Oh, the fake survival pie is that actually that. I hope that's not with the dog playlist. He wasn't.
No, it's in the collab projects. It's in the collab projects.
No, Stunt was not in that video. That had all to do with the pie.
I was right in thinking the pie was the Stunt.
Yeah, no, I didn't put my dog in a pie. I'm joking.
I know you didn't.
I'm dog in a pie because he's old and I need a new one. But no, we haven't went that far yet.
Yeah, so I thought that was kind of funny. But anyways, so there's another video that you have in there, and that's somebody did a social distancing fire starting challenge, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was actually wanting to see what was going to start first.
Oh, I think it was the chubby twine that started first, if I remember right.
It did. I'm gonna show the video. I'm actually gonna jump around on this video, so I want to show the beginning where you explain what you're doing and kind of putting it out there, and then I want to show you setting everything up, and then I'm gonna skip forward to where you're. It obviously took you a little while because I saw you did it in faster speed, but then when you flicked that and you're like, holy crap.
Yeah, you can hear. Yeah, my voice cracked on that one because I got so excited when it lit up.
6 feet away, guys, and he throws some sparks at some tinder, and I just thought it was a pretty cool pretty cool challenge, and of course you were definitely throwing some sparks. So I do want to show a little bit of that. I'm going to see if I can do that right now here.
Greg, we love unicorn cakes, man.
You got some corn cakes.
Unicorn cakes.
Unicorn cakes.
Close attention to the series for the anniversary series for that joke.
Okay, here I found it. It's right here. Guys, we're going to start this right here about the 3-minute mark, and I'm going to go and once it goes through there, then I'm going to go to the 5-minute mark. I'm going to kind of bounce around, so let's see what we got here.
This was a really fun challenge to do.
It looked like it was fun, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Rick McNish, thanks for stopping in here. This is a 6 foot challenge. He's going to put some tinder up here, and he's going to throw sparks at it from 6 feet away.
Frontier, that's one of my favorite hats, man. That is a surplus hat, too. It is military. It's not just a little look-alike.
All right, so there, he's putting all that in there. Let me see if I can go and I'll start throwing some sparks at this thing.
Yeah, JB, the chubby twine is awesome, man.
Yeah, we'll just let her run there, I guess. All right, so there he has all his tinder.
That's a chubby block, which is kind of like the equivalent to fatwood, guys.
Okay.
The chubby block and the chubby twine are both things that I make, and we sell them in the Etsy shop to help support the channel, but also part of our profits goes into helping others with spinal cord injuries get back outdoors. However, right now, our Etsy, due to everything going on, the Etsy shop is on pause.
I'll give you a chance to talk about that again here in a little bit after this video is over. You can explain that. So you guys see he's doing the spark stuff. And, let me get up here. We're going to skip forward a little bit. 6 feet away, guys.
Oh, I couldn't believe it actually worked.
Coming up. Watch this, guys. That's awesome. There you go, guys. You guys will have to go check. It's very exciting. Make sure you guys go watch that video. I tell you what, though, that the chubby twine, is that what you called it? Yeah, I like that. Boom, flame.
Yeah, that stuff goes up great. But yeah, I mean, who else starts fires in their garage on the floor for a YouTube video?
I know a guy that does it.
Steve, the huntsman. Oh.
So, talk a little bit about so that block and that twine. You can get it on Half Pace Outdoors Shop.
Yeah, we have a Half Pace Outdoor Shop. It's on Etsy.com. Right now, it's on pause because I got to restock everything, and with our time factor, with everything going on, I don't have the time to get back to it at the moment. But here soon, we're going to be opening the doors back up on it. So the chubby twine and the chubby blocks it's all natural fire starters. The twine is all natural. The blocks are made out of like a Japanese pine. And then I take pine pitch and beeswax and melt it all together. You soak the blocks in it, and there we go. And the stuff lights up great when you use it right. Yeah, JB, I need to make some more, man. Even my personal stock is running low. Nate, I appreciate that. But yeah, guys, whatever we sell out of the Etsy shop, 10% of the profit from that goes to whatever kind of organization we're going to end up working with. It's going to help other people with disabilities and spinal cord injuries get back outdoors. The main company that I really want to try to work with is Spartan Wheel Chariots, because the guy builds off-road wheelchairs, and he's only charging $500 to build them, instead of like the track chair companies that charge $15,000 to $20,000 per chair. So, yeah, Ben Hunsinger over there at Spartan Wheel Chariots, me and him have been working together for a little while now to try to get the concept put together and launch the idea to start putting a fund together, and profits will go into that, and then every time we'll give a wheelchair away.
Yeah, that's great. Hopefully, anybody that needs anything like that, or that are bushcrafters, get over there and support that. Sounds like it's going to be, a great cause, and it'll definitely benefit a lot of people. So I definitely wanted to make sure that you were able to bring that out, let everybody know about that. So we're on to the last. The last one is on the water, and so that's got all your fishing stuff in it. This was another one that I knew you had to be pretty close, because you did 13 miles and 3 portages on the Mahoning River. So did you do that all in one day? I didn't watch the video, but I wrote it down.
Yeah, we did that all day. I actually scared my neighbors out. They won't do it anymore. So I mapped out it was a 9 to 11 mile water trail is what I had mapped out. That's what everything was measuring out to. And by the end of the day, it was 13 miles.
Wow.
And we had 3 or 4 portages through that. that was a heck of a haul for that day.
Yeah, we usually go about 8 or 9 miles. 13. That
Yeah, yeah. We didn't get
someday.
water until almost dark.
Someday I keep saying that I want to go on a 2-day canoe trip where I actually canoe half of where and then just camp out and go on. I haven't done something like that yet. Unfortunately, my wife says unless there's a hotel up on one of the banks, she's not in. So I got to find that one crazy other person to do that with me. And Jersey Boys Outdoors, that's fine, man. You're here now. We're just talking with Zach from Half Pace Outdoors, and if you don't have him, go check his channel out. Just watched him start firing a tinder from a ferrule rod at 6 feet away. But so yeah, so that's always become the Allegheny River, of course, is the river that's close to us that I can get to, and there is allowed camping on that river. So that's the plan, guys. Mel Homesteading's got Half Pace Outdoors link there. There's 24 in here. If you guys haven't been over there, get over there, check his channel out, watch the video in full, hit that thumbs up, leave him a genuine comment. You guys already have them, share them out. Whether it's sharing one of his videos out on your social platforms or share this live stream out right now. We're going to stay going here for a little bit longer, so bring more people in here to help them out as well. Pelican, I did watch this one here where you actually pack up your Pelican for minimal camping adventure, and I was actually interested on how you did this because, like I said, I plan on doing this, but Boxy's probably going to have to take the extra kayak to go up because Boxy's pushing the weight limit already.
Oh, it was these 10-foot kayaks are a little bit of a trick to pack.
Yeah.
You got to find ways to use every inch you can. I don't have an access to the rear portion of my haul, so it's really trying to stuff things up beside the seat.
Yeah. So I was actually thinking about, how can I put something like can I hook something onto the front of it to make like a little shelf that I can put I'm only going to go for a day, so it's not like I'm going to be taking a whole lot of gear. And as long as it's midsummer, it shouldn't be too cold. So maybe I'll just need like a tarp tent or something like that just to keep the dew off me. But
well, hey, let me know when you want to do it because I've wanted to do the Allegheny for 2 years, and I'll just bring the canoe. But I'll haul all your gear. I don't care. It helps level out the weight on the water.
Yeah. We'll have to look into doing that. Maybe we'll go up there and my wife can go do the one day till and leave. I'll stay overnight.
Yeah. Mud Tramp. What was the arrow group that I talk about on my page? Were they similar to Boy Scouts? Order of the Arrow is the Boy Scouts National Honor Society.
Yep.
You can't earn your way in. You have to be voted in and then earn your ranking. So I was honored by my troop, and they voted me into Order of the Arrow. And then I had to. It's a really big kind of secretive ordeal inside of the scouting organization as far as initiation goes. So while I'm not necessarily a part of it anymore, I can't really get into a whole lot of details just because, I try to honor tradition. I never got my Eagle Scout, guys, because my second back surgery and I didn't end up having the paperwork turned in time. So I never got my Eagle, but I was honored enough to be in Scouting's National Honor Society. So that was one of my biggest accomplishments in Boy Scouts.
Take it easy, Tubby guy.
Hey,
So Mud Tramp said, "Oh, that's sweet. Thanks for explaining that." So I did not know anything on that lines. And it's funny that we talk about this and that you mentioned Cub Scouts because, as you guys know, I have this longbow that's sitting back behind me. We found in my parents' attic. Well, they gave me a box of stuff, and I'm going to probably do a live. Through this week and during the daytime. And I actually have a composition book from back in 1981, 1982. So I was probably about 10 years old at this time. And there's like questions, and then we had to do our writing. And so I'm gonna talk about that. Why I bring up about the Cub Scouts is in this box was my Cub Scouts, and then my Wolf Pack, and Cub Scouts, and Boy Biblos, and then I thought you were talking about the I forget what they called it, the arrow of light or something like that, where you cross over. And then I did go to Boy Scouts, and then I didn't go any further from there. I ended up not going in to get my Eagle Scout, but yeah. So Oxy did that many years ago. Back in '81, I'm probably dating myself, so you guys know that half you guys might not have been born then. So.
Yeah, Boy Scouts was a really, really big part of my life. That was what really got me into the outdoors.
Yeah.
Yeah, Judith, that's what it was called, a tap out introduction. Because that was a hard weekend, and there was a lot of guys who didn't make the cut.
Yeah, we have a bunch of people in here that was scouts. We got Davey and Frontier Survival. Frontier Survival said he was around in '81. That's good. Yeah, so it's very interesting finding that kind of stuff. And actually, in this box, I got a wooden gun, and I got a hatchet. Of course, back in the day, you played cowboys and Indians, right? It was all fun until
I got all my merit badges, and
yeah.
I think the only thing I don't have now is my Order of the Arrow sash. I lost it when I was moving in my 20s, one of those dozens of times.
Yeah, I actually have all my, I don't know what, the neck scarves, and I have an actual wooden one that I made. It's actually a axe head that I made for it. You can definitely see, I think it was either my Weeblos shirt or the one right before that. I was probably the most into it then because I had all kinds of awards all over that shirt. The other one's not so much. Frontier Survival is a 1974 model. That's funny. Mark J. Larson's still in here. Dunlap 2423 still in here. Guys, if you want to post in here, I'll shout your channels out here real quick. And we're going to talk about one last video at least, and then we can just sit here and chat, or you guys can ask questions. And hopefully I can keep up with them a little bit better than I have been. But a former Boy Scout I dated took me to homecoming back when you were a cheerleader. Does that count?
Absolutely.
Jersey boys still in here. We got the field guide. I was an assistant Boy Scout leader, and my friend's son requested because none of the other fathers could read a map. There you go. Hey, I can remember in my wolf den. I think it was the very first step. my mom was actually the den leader. But my dad showed us a lot of the knots and stuff like that. Nate 408 is here. At Jack. Is that how you pronounce that? At Jack? Looks like what
No, let's just call him Anti. I can never.
Anti. That's what I've been calling.
Man, I apologize because I know that we've been talking for months, Anti, but I can never remember how you pronounce that last part of that. And
yeah, so with all the leaders being convicted of being pedophiles, you definitely check 100%. You know, that's why it was good to have my mom, I guess, the den leader.
yeah.
Once you got into Boy Scouts, though, it was definitely actually, it was one of my buddies' dad.
We had very good, very decent men for Scoutmasters. I mean, I'm still very close friends with one of my Scoutmasters, and Scouts was 14 years ago.
Yeah, as far as I know, all our Scoutmasters were pretty good. Yep, Mo Homesteading is still here. JV Outdoors. He's saying that the field guide is smarter at the outdoor world than most of the guys that he knows. But she left the PSA.
Thanks, Mark.
Yeah, check out his kayaking videos. Yeah, they're good. I like them. Yeah, smash that thumbs up. We got 21 people still in the house. So this next one, it was just a video that I watched. I was trying to find if it was in one of the playlists, but I couldn't find it. You might know where it's at. I was actually putting this together right before I went live, and I was getting onto this one here that I watched. I know you'll know it. Squirrel crossbows and a vendetta. You remember that's about a year ago, I believe that one was posted.
I do not remember what playlist that is in, but yeah, that was a fun day.
This is my dad here. He goes. Foxy Jr. was the Boy Scout help when he was in the service.
That's awesome.
We got Nate. He's listening. He's editing some videos. That's good to hear.
Nate, that was a really good video on the night latch explanation, man.
Yeah,
I did see that the other day.
Yeah, he does good. I like watching his informational videos. He does a very good job explaining them and stuff like that. I actually have some footage from some hunts, but I don't know if they're going to get put into a video. I did some muzzleloader hunting yesterday, and I get the I thought I was getting filming some deer. You can barely see them. I point to them, but you can barely see them through the leaves, the underbrush. So we'll keep doing some videos out there hunting. Hopefully, I'll have another one to show. So I want to just we're gonna show this film or this video. It's going to be a section of it. You were deer hunting, but you ended up taking something out and thinking it was going to help you out that night, and it kind of backfired on you.
Yeah, a little bit.
So you guys got to watch this video, but I'm going to show you that little section, and so let me get this thing keyed up here.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I was laughing. I wasn't really laughing until the end here. I'll get to see it because, like you said, you can't make this up, and it's on video, so we know it happened.
Ramcat, small game head.
this is right after,
Here
guys.
you
I'll
guys
tell
go.
you, he shot.
See if we can find my arrow now.
He had these squirrels
All right,
messing
now
with him,
the
so he
camera
shoots
didn't
one at
catch
20 yards.
that whole little
And you guys just got to watch the rest of this video. We're gonna play it for a while,
scene. So
and
I'll show you guys what just happened. The squirrel was on.
it's pretty funny. I was laughing by the end of this video.
Just on the side of it. So I hit, ran up the tree, and fell down the other side. These Bruin crossbows are accurate. .20-yard shot.
What kind of crossbow is that?
It's a an ambush 370. It's not one that's really widely known across the market yet.
Okay.
You're so mad now.
I don't know if you guys can hear that. The other squirrels are barking at him right now. He'll show them to you.
Man, they were throwing nuts at me and barking at me, and they were just out there raising hell.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to show them, where you show the one. You can actually see it run across the top and jump into another tree. But you're like, he's throwing nuts at me.
They're yelling at me too.
Yeah.
They're really mad. I'm probably going to ruin my deer hunt. At this point, I don't even care. Look at this. I've got squirrels screaming at me from other trees now. Instead of shooting one, thinking they might go away for a while. No, they've been barking at me for the last half hour.
That's funny.
And then, you guys see this one up here?
You'll see him jump, guys, from the top of the tree. He'll jump to the left.
Squirrel. Go now. There's a squirrel up in this beech tree dropping nuts on me.
There he goes. He jumps across there.
So now I've got 3 squirrels barking at me and one dropping nuts on top of my head.
That's
You can't make
crazy.
this up.
It was insane. I'd never had that.
How does this stuff happen to me? And now that I got a camera in the woods, I can actually show people that this stuff happens to me when I go out. This is just insane.
That's funny. So I'll stop that right there. I'll get it shut off here. But that's just, I've never had something like that happen. I've actually seen squirrels up, dropping nuts and then scurry down and grab the nut. But I never had one up there kind of tossing them down at me.
Yeah, I mean, I got it right on video. They were right over top of my head, clipping the nuts off and letting them fall. And they were not doing it anywhere else. Like, it was just right over my head. And it was only after I took that first one out. It was just totally nuts.
Yeah, they were sticking up for their buddy.
Yeah. Now, I actually had it was something totally nuts that happened to me when I was a kid, and it was back before everybody had video cameras on their cell phones, or I think it was even back before YouTube.
Right.
Me and my stepdad were really big squirrel hunters, and I just got my 22 sighted in and had a real nice scope on it, and took it out that day, and I missed my first couple shots, and come to find out after shooting the pop can a couple times that my shots were a little bit like down and left. Well, the next squirrel I go to shoot at, I made a correction for how my shot was hitting, and I was aiming right at the tip of this thing's nose, for that real nice clean headshot.
Yeah.
And man, I shot this squirrel's nose off, and this thing came out of the tree and was chasing me through the woods. And it was everything I had. I'm like, and I had a little single shot 22, so I'm running as fast as I can through the woods, and I'm trying to throw a single shell in every time and throw a shot behind me. And my stepdad ended up catching this thing with his boot by the end of its tail as I'm running around a tree like another squirrel, and this thing's just on my ass.
Yeah, that would definitely be something. That would probably nowadays something like that would probably go viral. You know?
Oh, it was insane.
Yeah, Anton was saying it was like waiting for the howler monkeys or hurling things at you when you get down there.
Yeah.
So JV says, I've seen it happen to my cousin. I was watching it from on top of a bear hunting. I could see him yelling at a squirrel. It was dropping stuff on his head.
Oh, no way. So I'm not the only one out there. Oh,
That's just funny.
That's great.
So Nate's saying he's got to get a DSLR to film with when he's doing what I do. I'm going to buy Adobe Premiere Pro. Looks good. That's gonna be the next thing that I invest in is a little bit better camera setup. The one that I had came with a lot of stuff. It has wide angle lens and all that stuff. What happened was port where I had to plug in for an external mic. It popped inside the actual camera. And I was hoping I could open up that camera body, but I figured until I get a new camera, I better wait to try that. So it's just the onboard audio, and of course, you can't get the audio that you need. So that's it. That pig of a squirrel's toast tomorrow. Who says she found out that 17 is not the best gun for a squirrel if you want to eat them.
JV, I have seen you talk about the 12-day solo.
Okay,
It was a 12-day adventure, but the solo part of it didn't quite work out because that's like the first, what was that, 7 days of the anniversary series.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up having to turn back for home because of the amount of ticks that ended up on my dog.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I mean, we ran into hundreds of larval ticks. But man, that entire series, like nothing worked out the way that it was supposed to, and we still ran with it. I mean, on the way down there, I ended up having to go with half of the food that I needed.
Mm-hmm.
So I did 7 days on less than 1,000 calories.
Oh, wow.
A day. And then, I mean, hiking around, we were out on the canoe, and then, the tick incident with the dog. And, I mean, guys, I do everything in my power, the absolute best I can to take care of my dogs. You know, they do get the flea and tick chewables. I treat my dogs with permethrin spray before we go out. I do everything I can to take care of my dogs. They're not just our pets. My dogs are really big companion animals for me.
Absolutely.
With the use that I get out of them, I've got to have that higher level of a bond with them. So it was a real big hit for both of us when we woke up that morning, and I mean, you can't see the skin on my dog's legs because there was ticks from the pads all the way up to like his armpits.
Wow.
There was literally hundreds of larval ticks on him. Now he's been to the vet. We've seen the vet. He's perfectly clear. No diseases transmitted or anything like that. She said with them being larval ticks, Lyme disease is not a concern.
Okay.
They don't get Lyme disease until that first feeding as a larval tick, and my dog was their first feeding. So larval ticks can't transmit Lyme disease, guys. It's only that second stage, like a nymph, I think is what they're called. And then the adult stage is when they can transmit disease.
Gotcha. You said you did catch fish on that trip. I think that's one of the videos that I watched. You caught some catfish on that trip.
Yeah, I was catching catfish to eat on day 6 because the meat was gone by day 5, I believe. Mud shrimp, which flea and tick chewable, I don't honestly remember. We get them from the vet, and I give it to my dogs. I think it's Next Guard, but I could be wrong. My wife knows better than I do. But yeah, JV, we were catching some pretty nice catfish on that trip. I was doing everything I could because there's wild trout in that lake too, and that just wasn't working out. But yeah, that one, I think the biggest catfish I caught on that trip was close to an 8 or 10 pound channel cat.
Real quick, I want to just welcome Andy Davis, User 11, Legend Kennels, and there was someone else here. Chunky Cats Fishing is in here. Thank you guys for coming in. We're talking with Zach from Half Paced Outdoors. If you guys don't have him, Respect the Crow is in here as well. The guys, we've been throwing the link up. If someone throws that link up, any of you guys that does not have Half Paced Outdoors, get over there and check out his content. Make sure you subscribe and be a supporter. Watch the video in full, hit that thumbs up, and give a genuine comment. So,
hey, Anti, I just saw your comment, and we will be in the future doing an outdoor kitchen as part of the homestead. So, yeah, you guys will definitely be seeing some tree rat recipes.
Okay, so please migrate every 7 years. I did not know that. You don't have to dish out that money.
I did not know that either. I had flea issues with my dogs while we lived in town, and once we moved out here to the farm, we have not had flea issues in 6 years.
So there must be a side talking going on. Field guide saying that she is afraid to go higher than a 20 gauge with a slug. 20 gauge, 20 with a slug will get her a deer. And so field guide, you're up in New York. You guys are not allowed a shotgun state like Ohio.
I have caught channel cats and sail cats. Yeah, really the only difference is the sail that the sail cats have, and that they're saltwater species. Okay. The fight is the same. Their jaw structure looks to be the same. I mean, they still have that same like slimy, leathery catfish feel. But the sail cats are so pretty.
I have never caught one of those.
I've only caught them fishing in Florida when I was a kid.
Okay. I lived in Florida just for a little stint. I lived in Hollywood, Florida. We went down there. I think I was like 6th, 7th grade. I was down there, and then we moved back. My father had lost his job, so we went to Florida, and then a new company had purchased it, and for him to keep his pension in that, he had to come back to work. So we come back to Pennsylvania. I did put a little stint down there in Florida. We did a lot of fishing. That was cool. Trapper J. Well, unless it's not you that's typing it, then I'm not sure if you're alive or not. I know your first 38 minutes last night, Rick McNish, really put it to you. Matter of fact, he was actually in here a little bit ago. Everyone saying hello to Trapper J. That's that's kind of what I have. like I said, I'm gonna hang out here for a while. You can stay up on panel, and we can all just chat. I see they're all talking about deer hunting and stuff like that. Now you said you're getting into deer hunting. Now I know over in Ohio, you guys cannot use rifles. Do you use a shotgun, or do you go with the like the muzzleloader, like the inline muzzleloader, or do you just archery?
When it comes to deer hunting, I strictly stick to archery. And we can in our state we have our shotgun season, and we can use rifles as long as it's a straight wall cartridge. So there's like what there's like a new, what is that? I think it's Ruger. It makes a 350 or someone like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I tried to drown my phone to get bass footage one time, and I guess it makes noise. I apologize.
No,
Things.
Hey, I think we've done pretty good. We got through this, and hopefully, as we've seen, we did get you some supporters in here, and I know that these guys are going to be true supporters. And like you said, you've been picking up about seven supporters, each week and stuff. So the things that you're doing, I think it's going to be great. Knowing this kind of vlogging or blogging, that you guys are going to do live streaming, I guess, fixing up your homestead and putting up new outbuildings. I know you at least have a rooster, because I watched a little bit of one of your lives. You were talking about a rooster and stuff, so we'll get to enjoy watching that. There's something neat and interesting that you're going to do there.
Yeah. The homestead live streaming is going to be something it's not anywhere else on YouTube. That's going to be its own level of reality streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Anti keeps throwing my hashtag up in there.
Yep. There it is. hashtag half-paced outdoors live stream live, or live stream live. Keep saying live stream. Live stream live, guys. He's asking me about my where I'm at on my watch hours. As of this morning, it was 35.99 point like something or other. But I don't think that has added in yesterday's, and of course I'll have tonight's as well. Guys, I'm working a little bit later this week, so I'm hoping to do some midday live streams to help try to get want to get this kicked out of here by the end of this week, if not the end of next week. Because I don't know how long I have to get these hours. I actually deleted that email without looking at it.
Hey, Jersey boys, I really appreciate that. And on that note, guys, everybody that's in the chat, I've seen my notification over here is just ringing like crazy with everybody subbing. I really do appreciate all the support. We're kind of pioneering a few things and definitely doing stuff our own way over on the channel. So, and we're a range of content that it's literally anything outdoors. I'm not really genre specific to one kind of thing. I'm not just bushcraft, not just survival. We literally do all of it.
Yep.
So if you watch outdoors content, I've got stuff just about for everybody, and we're still pouring out it's just, this is my life. Like, my channel has really become my vlog. It's not just, you guys aren't seeing like, oh, this is what I'm going to go out and shoot a video of that I'm doing for the day. It's this is what I'm out doing for the day, and I'm taking the camera with me. Like, this is the life I live. So, yeah, I really do appreciate everybody's support. I mean, it does mean a lot.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Trapper Jay just shared this live stream out. He's been he helped me out the last 2 Saturdays, and of course sharing this out. So appreciate that. We get some more people in here, and check out your channel. Like I said, last I saw, someone said that we had you at 614. And like I said, just from the beginning of the day, before we went live, you had already hit 7 subscribers. So I always like to
subscribers today, guys. That is awesome.
yeah, and then there's another 14. So that's awesome. So yeah, you're less than 400. You're less than 400 away from that 1K. So I don't know where you put your little goals, or your next milestone is. Some people go 750. But I hope you get there. That's for sure. And hopefully, Boxy trying to do his best job of sharing you out here and talking a little bit helps you.
Yeah, man, you do awesome with the way you help the community is really something else. So, you're doing great work helping everybody out, and you seem like a very genuine fella. So, I really appreciate the opportunity and you putting me on here.
Yep. Yeah, I just got done buffering, so I kind of cut out what you just said, but
well, thanks.
I believe you were just thanking for the opportunity to be on here. 2.5 acres on here. Trapper Jay's starting to go strictly trapping starting in November. We got Kane Simple in here, so I'm sure that share out has brought some more people in here, so that's pretty cool. So live more. I probably will not be setting traps next Sunday, just because I usually don't set traps when I archery hunt. But watching all these other guys talking about and stuff, maybe I'll have to put a few out there so I can make a few of these guys jealous that I got still in the ground and they don't. I probably won't catch nothing.
Our trapping season don't kick off until November 10th, so I still got a few weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's ours comes in on the 25th of October. Mud Shrimps obviously watched me make an omelet. I like making the morel mushrooms. When I get those, I make omelets with them. I actually did a hen of the woods. I did a live stream. I made an omelet with it. Tasted good. However, the hen of the woods mushroom is a little bit more meatier. So it was like the omelet was ready to be swallowed, and I was still chewing on the mushroom. So mushroom, though, I cook it by itself, and if you guys have never had hen of the woods mushrooms, you're missing it. It's pretty good. So
mushrooms all over our woods this year, and I could not find any edible ones. I usually pull in a good 10 pounds of chicken of the woods out of ours, and they just were not out there this year.
Mm-hmm. Livermore says he's going to be putting out some mouse oil next week. They're letting Judith know that, because Judith definitely talks about the mouse oil. Kane Simple's asking JV how it went today. I'm assuming he might be asking about his hunting. I think he was out hunting today.
JV, I did see your live stream come up, man, but I had a heck of a day on my hands. I was working on the Envoy today, and we had that live stream earlier this morning. Well, that was at noon.
Mm. So Nate says he's setting traps November 1st. Man, I'm ready to go. JV said he had 2 coming in, but not a clue made him laugh. Scared them all away. So Bill Guy said, okay, so you can use rifle and shotgun. If it's under 7,000 acres, you got to use shotgun. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, you would definitely have to need to know how big the land is you're hunting then.
Yeah, that's kind of an odd setup, I guess.
Yeah, so Judah's saying get a small Alice pack frame and quarter the deer out. Frontier Survival guys is sharing Half Pace Outdoors link. Guys, pick it up if you don't have them yet. That is kind of funny. It's okay. It was a good time. It seemed to be entertaining. So were you watching like a live stream, or what were you doing? You're out hunting and you said not a clue got you laughing. Frontier Survival, you out of here. Get some sleep. I really appreciate you coming in. It's always entertaining. Just looked it up. Good price too. Yeah. So let's see here. What can we ask you about? So is catfishing basically? If you were to go fishing, would it be strictly for catfish, or is there any other fish that you like to fish for?
I mean, I'm set up to pretty much target just about whatever I want. I do a lot more walleye and catfishing more than anything else, really. I'm a lazy fisherman, guys. I like to get out there and just sit.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
I work in almost every other aspect of my life. I like my fishing to be easy.
Yep. Thanks, Trapper Jay. Yeah, so I actually was quite cool. I got a lot of new channels to follow from this drink. Thanks, Foxy and Zach. I'm glad to hear that. Just make sure you're important. If you hit that subscribe button, just make sure you watch the whole video and leave a comment. So that way, you hear a lot of people talking about people getting purged and stuff. What that means is somebody did not support the channel. All they did is subscribe. You've got to watch the video and you have to give a comment. I tell that to everybody. I try to bring that up several times in my lives. I live more outdoors. It says it's bedtime for the senior citizen. That later all keep up the good work. Thanks. Really appreciate it. And can't wait to see your draft line this year, Live More. Yeah, that's what it's all about. But I was talking to Mo Homesteading a little bit today, and talking about fishing and stuff. And you mentioned about I like it to be that's when I want to relax when I go fishing. So I like sitting in the boat doing the old drifting. If you guys watch any of my videos, when my dad and I go out, that's what we do. There's a lot of drifting. If I'm sitting on a shoreline, it's just nice to throw it out there and just sit back and relax and not do anything. Half the time I don't even care if I don't catch something, because then that means I got to get up and reel it in.
Yeah, I like to just let them get out there and sit. I mean, I work hard for every other thing in my life. With the spinal cord injury, when I get out by the water, that's where I relax at. So.
Yep, absolutely.
Hey, Mike, I do appreciate the support and you following me over here, man. I was trying to give Boxy a little bit of a shout out over on Huntsman's Twitch stream, and apparently it worked. We brought about 5 or 6 people with us tonight.
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. I appreciate that as well. That's what's kind of cool about doing these things. It's my way to to give back. And I wanted to when I was deciding to do this, and I don't want to sound like I'm bashing like the growth streams, but that's how I came through was with the growth streams. They were really big, and what I found out was I get the supporters and stuff, but I didn't get the watch time. And what I was finding out was because I was getting subscribers, not supporters. So I wanted to bring, some channels in here that are under, 1K that we want to get there, and especially young channels, that are around 100, 200. I want to get them a good firm base of supporters because that's what's going to give them the watch time, and they're going to grow that way. That's why I like doing it, and all about my passion to see what people have to share because something that I love that somebody else does something different. You learn some things, crap inside of it. If I see someone do something that I don't do, next time I come into a situation, I'm like, oh, I remember, whatever, and I try it, So I just like seeing what everybody shares.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about supporting the community and each other, and that's really what makes this all work, and it's what gets the little channels noticed. And like you said, I mean, just YouTube is really an invaluable tool when it comes to sharing information.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, what you do here is really an awesome thing for everybody involved, man.
Well, I appreciate it for sure. Frontier Survival. Heath, I thought you were going to bed. Yes, sir. Channels like this that made it easy to ditch cable. Yeah, that's the thing too, guys. I don't watch much TV anymore because it's sports or it's outdoor stuff, and I watch my outdoors on YouTube. I watch the smaller channels, So doing this, and I say outdoors, I'm talking everything. I'm talking farmsteading, homesteading, anything outdoors. And if somebody comes in and supports me that does crocheting, and they truly support me, I can watch a few videos of crocheting. I used to sit there and watch my grandmother crochet all the time. So, it's just it's what people care to share. It's their. I mean, if you're putting it on YouTube, that means you have a passion. Or you have a purpose for it. And I just like seeing what people like to share. First streams are useless, and that's build a channel with people who are in for content or into your content. You have a bunch of snowflake subscribes. You may find out in the AM that you kill animals.
Oh, Nate, after I released my trapline mashup video on my channel, I think I probably lost like 50 people within an hour of that video dropping. But ever since then, I've not lost a mass amount of people. And almost any time that I really try to self-promote my channel, because let's face it, we all have to shamelessly self-promote. I make it adamant that I'm a trapper. Like you're gonna see dead animals and fur being processed and that kind of thing. And yeah, but ever since that first initial hit, man, they didn't like that.
Yeah. Yeah, there isn't a whole lot of live streams that do go on. Now I do know Tree Trimmer 82. I haven't been over in his live streams. I used to go over there and at least support his live stream stuff. But he's the last one that I know that's really going strong. I don't know if Pusa Studios is still going. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, and that's the thing. Everybody gets in here, and people can get over there, to each other's channels. We got Christopher Hanna Outdoors showing up. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. We're kind of winding down, guys. I haven't heard my wife come home yet. She was at a Bible study and with a bunch of ladies from church. And she told me last last Sunday I was a little too loud and was unable to sleep. So Foxy said he'd cut out about 11 o'clock. I wasn't using my inside voice. She's right up over top of me, and the only place I could probably go would be out in the garage, and it's getting a little cold here in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I almost went out my garage for this one tonight because the kid going to bed for school tomorrow and the wife going to bed for work in the morning. I'm like, we'll see where we end up. Hey, I really appreciate that. I mean, when I started this whole YouTube journey, it was really just, hey, let's show people how I do things, and it's really went a lot farther than I would have ever expected it in its first year. That's for sure.
Yeah, so Pusa hasn't been around. Yeah, they had a big thing going there too. I enjoyed going over there, and I would always try to pick up the all the outdoors channels that were in there and stuff like that. But shotgun on state land because it's usually multi-use land. Gotcha. Good hubby. You didn't think I was a good hubby last weekend. She said to me today, she says, I really don't care if you get monetized. I care that I can get some sleep. And she says, your voice gets awful loud.
We get excited about what we're doing.
Yeah. I'm a very loud talker, so I know they can hear me throughout the house.
What, Nate, you didn't need any weave extensions, man?
Nate said he had a
trapping season.
Yeah. Nate says he had a random woman subscribe, wanting him to subscribe back. He was going to check him out. Her channel was about leaving hair extensions. She didn't hang out. I'm not sure why. Oh, shoot. You could have told her, you could have given her, some sort of a pelt, she can wear for the weave. Yeah, no, you were trying to. A couple times you told me to shush it, and then I put the earphones on and thought I was still talking softly. I guess I got louder.
Oh.
Well, JV's got the supermodel comments on his videos. But are they truly supermodel? That's the question. Picture shows us. The old feet thing, So, yeah. Is there anything you want to talk about? Anybody in the chat? We'll hang out about another 28 minutes. If you got to go, that's fine too. You don't have to stay up here. But definitely more than
for the stream. I'll be up all night.
Yeah. I can even. Is there anybody else in the chat that wants to come up? We can. Yes.
Yeah, guys. Any questions? I'm an open book. Anything you want to know, feel free to ask.
Yeah. I usually write down some things that I want to. We got these trap people new.
Hollow point or round nose on the line, and why? I'm going to assume you're talking about trap line, Christopher.
On the inline? Or are you asking for like the inline, for the like a muzzleloader and inline? Hollow point or round nose? Yes, inline. Is that what you mean? I use hollow point on my inline, but I use a pot, like it looks like a power bottle. It's called a Shockwave. I use those in my my flintlock.
Actually, okay, Christopher, on my trap line, I actually use an air rifle. I don't carry a firearm.
Oh, on the trap.
I'll be totally real with you guys and up front right now. I made mistakes in my 20s, and I have a record that I'm currently in the process of trying to get sealed so that I can get my firearms rights back. I made mistakes when I was young. That's just how it goes. That's the total honest answer to it. I do see your thing up there about letting folks know that the Homestead live streams are PG. No, I actually have those set with an age restriction because I do have plans to monetize my channel, and if I have it set to where kids can find it, I can't monetize. So I have the age restrictions set on those live streams, and if I don't, then I need to go back in and change the settings.
Gotcha.
The live streams for the Homestead guys, I am filtering myself because I'm on somebody else's live stream, but I'm not my mouth will run away at times. I'll be real. I'm not gonna try to lead you guys on. Like I don't necessarily try to produce PG rated content. I do not aim at kids watching my channel. So yeah, that's just JB says it better. PG-13 or worse. Sorry, but that's the reality of it. I'm not here to make PG content. I do try to filter myself down some. I'm not on my videos F this or F that, you know.
Right.
I try to be respectful, but the live stream Homestead is going to be a whole other aspect. You guys will see me blow up at times. You're going to see my temper flare. You're going to see my wife blow up at me. You're going to see my kid get in trouble. It's life. I mean, that's what that is going to be.
That's what that's why it's called live stream live. Right.
Yeah, it really is live streaming, guys. That's going to be uncensored, unfiltered, raw reality firsthand.
Yeah. So I guess the question was, on the trap line, if it's a hollow point or a round nose. I actually use 22 shorts, and if you guys haven't seen it, I purchased I believe it was a 1952 H&R 9-shot 22 that I'm hoping to shoot those shorts out of. Bill Guy gave up on television 7 years ago, and don't miss it.
My Mountain Man lives are open for everybody. Those I do try to censor myself down some because that's invaluable information to get out there. And those streams are about pushing information. It's the Homesteads is just on a different level. I was actually going to continue with that, and now I lost it.
So Judith says, I'm assuming you're still talking about nutrias there, Judith. They're 33 to 43 inches long without the tail. Holy smokes.
Your live stream's getting too rowdy.
Was it your wife's language or her beating you with a spoon, Rob? Yeah, she'd get a little rowdy, but the thing, I mean, yeah, it's a bummer because you had to do that, but those times, everybody talks about them. They're memories that we all get to share. And, yeah, want to get monetized. She's got to keep her under wraps a little bit.
Oh, that's what I was getting to. On my trap line, guys, I carry a 22 caliber air rifle. I carry a Ruger Impact Max, and I use I think they're a Gammo. It's a Gammo or a Crossman competition pellet. It's a solid dome pellet, and they're like I don't remember the exact grain. I think they're like a 22 grain pellet. They're one of the heavier ones I could find because it's an air rifle, so I wanted as much punching power as I could to get through the skull. Or, like in the case of my coyotes, I shoot them through the lungs, and that Ruger Impact Max actually manages, if you don't clip a rib, you can get through both lungs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Shiner guy. We love Granny too. So how does that work? So they declined you. So if you clean those up, those videos up, then you re-hit your hours. Then do you go back into another where they'll actually take a look at it, and then you got to wait a certain amount of time?
Okay, Anti, what if any compensation do you have to do with your back injury for bow hunting? Are you talking about like what kind of exercises do I need to do? Do I have to have any kind of special permit? In Ohio, our crossbows are considered archery equipment, so it's classified right there along with any kind of bow. As far as like using my crossbow, I've got it on video where I cock that thing a couple times with the rope device that you pull straight back, and I actually have to lay down on the ground to get that thing all the way back. But this year I do have a crank device. I just have to get everything put together and get it installed on the bow. Shooting style. I do a lot of my shooting style off my knees. I'm trying to sitting and off of my knees is the main way that I go for it. That's how I'm more centered and accurate. Hey,
take it easy, JV. Unpaved Explorers in the house, saying hello to Half Pace.
Good night, JV. Thanks for the support, brother.
Yep. Yeah, thanks for coming in. Really appreciate it, JV. Everybody saying good night to JV. Couple saying hello to Unpaved Explorer. One leaves, one comes in. We're holding pretty good at 20 in the chat. Really appreciate that, guys. About another 18 minutes, and Boxy's going to get off of here. And if I got some time tomorrow, I might do a midday live stream. But the plan is to get up early in the morning and do some early season muzzleloader hunting. My son, of course, has shown me up, and he's took his bow with an archery. So I can't make him show me up. I got to get one down on the ground.
Hey, Nate, 408. It's crappie in my area. I say crappie, but my brother says crappie. So
one of yous are right.
Which house you're raised in?
I don't know if you know the whole thing behind this 408. One night, we had the debate of of course, we think it's crappie, and people say crappie. And if you've ever heard about this twosome, that's where it came from. Was he said, well, if you guys want to say crappie and it's crappy, then I might as well just say twosome. And it went all the way to Trapper Jay getting a twosome song from Judith, and
Oh, man. I'm off the team. But I can't be off the team. Come on, every team needs that like token cripple guy on the sidelines. Come on. Oh, Shiner guy, my brother's always wrong.
So we even got people in this chat that, of course, will debate that. So I do believe that we all come to the common understanding that we'll just call them specs. That's what the Shiner guy does call them. Yeah, he just posted it. Yeah. Well, you probably posted it sooner than what I
Really?
see. My StreamYard chat's a little bit behind my YouTube chat up there. I think Judith, you guys call them specs down there too, don't you? Yep. There you go. There's
Oh. Unpaved Explorer.
Homestead calls them specs too.
Yeah, I've never heard them called specs, guys. That's a new term for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've heard them called specs before. Yeah. Nate says you can only be on the team if you can properly stay crafty.
Okay.
Hey, don't worry. To play the game, you have to have two teams. So there is another team out there that says crappie.
Oh man. John Coffey asking how my chickens are doing. The chickens are actually doing pretty good, man. My rooster doesn't live in my house anymore. He's actually outside with the rest of them. Which was that's like kind of a story on its own too. So we adopted this rooster. We didn't have a single rooster in any of the chickens that we got. I got like 15 chickens this year. None of them were roosters. So I adopted this rooster that was like 3 months younger than the rest of my hens, and they just bullied the snot out of him. So we actually had to bring my rooster in the house, and he stayed in a cage in my living room for like 2 months. And we were just throwing him outside at the day and catching him at night. But yeah, they just the rooster's back. The rooster's outside with the hens now, and they're all doing what they do.
Unpaid wants to talk a little bit about the snapping turtle that escaped the bird can.
Unpaid, are you talking about my escaped turtle story when I lived in Akron? I stopped traffic. I had cops that were blocking both ends of the street. It was a fiasco. Me and my buddy went out fishing. I used to live in Akron, right in the middle of a big town. Me and my buddy went fishing at a little Metro Park pond. I caught this 22-pound snapping turtle. So we took it home, throw it in the bottom of a trash can, fill it up with water, let them clean themselves out over a few days. And then it's like 6:30 in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, and we get this knocking on the front door, and it's cop. And he's like, hey, we got a little bit of a problem out here, and we heard that it could possibly be your problem. Like, what are you guys talking about? I look outside, and they've got kids trying to walk to school, and they've got them stopped on both ends of the sidewalk. They've got a cop car parked at both ends of the block on this street. And here's my snapping turtle out in the middle of the road, and this cop's like, no, don't anybody come walking through here. We got animal control on the way, and we need to get this turtle out of the road. And I'm like, why do you have animal control on the way? So I go hobbling up, and I pick his snapper up by the tail, and this cop just goes haywire. you'd have thought that I was like kidnapping a kid off of the street. Don't pick that thing up. It's going to turn around and bite you. And oh, man, it was a fiasco. They had traffic stopped and everything over a turtle in the middle of the road.
Yeah, it's not like you don't go down the road and see something like that every day either. You know, I mean, I've seen it all the time. You know, you'll see a turtle out on the road.
We were in the middle of Akron City, though. I lived like right downtown Akron at the time.
All right, there might be a little difference there, I guess.
Yeah, this wasn't some little country town. This was right in the middle of a big city.
Yeah. I guess that would be a little different there, and I guess that's why you said it was your problem.
Yeah. They saw the little wet streak coming down out of the yard where he was crawling across the road, and it led up into our yard.
Oh, gee, that's funny. But yeah, so the field guide had asked about if she should watch, with the killing on her channel, and I don't think I don't worry about showing it. Now I don't like. I think Nate even mentioned I don't show the dispatch on there. Not that I want to concede to that, but my whole thing about it is you have two sides. You have the side that is for trapping and hunting, the outdoors, and then you have your antis. Okay. Well, I could guarantee you, I'm not going to persuade an anti to my beliefs, and definitely an anti is not going to persuade me to their beliefs. You got this middle. See that? You got the two sides. I got this middle here, and that's the people that don't care either way. If you don't respect them, and you start putting things out there that is distasteful, they're going to sway one way or the other. So I want them all to be on our side. So I just try to watch how faithful I am with that. And it is what it is. People know what's going to happen. If they want to, see the dispatching and stuff like that, I just don't think we need to show that part of it. And what it is it's not because of the antis that I don't do that. It's because of the people in the middle that I want them to say, he went up, took care of the animal. You don't show it. You shooting something in a trap and it expiring. I just think that's where you're going to push somebody to the other side.
Yeah,
if that makes any sense.
Even some of your antis will respect a video where you're not, you've got this animal in the trap, but you're not showing the dispatch process. So you do got to focus more on that. Like you said, you got to focus on that middle group. I mean, that's where you're really, that's kind of where the main supporters are at.
Yeah.
I see your question up there. Where's the best and accurate site for folks to know where the live streams are happening? Guys, you either find me on Facebook as Zachary Leisure. If you go to my channel, all my links are there. Follow me on Facebook, follow the Instagram. Anytime that there's a live stream about to happen, I'll do the event so that half-hour notification goes out. But yeah, follow one of my pages. That's going to be the easiest way to get in touch with those live streams, because they're not ever going to be on a schedule. Those are going to happen as they happen. And I apologize. There's just no way. It is live streaming, so there's really no way to get a notice out on it. Now, if I can, I'll put 24 to 48 hour notice out, but that's not going to happen very often, especially once we're through the buying process for getting our land.
Right. Yeah. So first thing I want to mention up here, because he's says that she agrees with Nate that it's crafty. Well, of course you're gonna agree with Nate, but I agree with Nate too. So we'll go with that. But Nate says that he kills and cleans the animals on video. He just doesn't show it. because the liberals at YouTube will take that content down. Now, see, here's another thing too. Like when you are water trapping or around water, even for raccoon too, you can put them on drowners as well. But they use drowners where possible. And then, of course, she shows them after the dispatch when the blood's cleaned off.
Yeah, the after the dispatch pictures what got the original Half-Faced Woodsman Facebook group shut down. The liberals did not like that, man. They reported that the first year I struggled to keep that page alive. The second year was a little bit more so, and the third year they shut it down faster than I could snap my fingers.
Wow, yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, I haven't had any issues. I've got a couple archery videos up there that we've taken a couple deer. I do have the one my turkey video, which I was afraid because I kind of went a little bit far on that, but you see that I shoot in the direction of the turkey. You don't actually get to see the turkey get shot. But I go down and I grab the turkey and I come running up so I can get with the video and stuff. And now, of course, it does have its nerves and stuff. So if anybody knows in with chickens, if you kill a chicken, it's going to flap around and stuff. It's definitely dead. But I was afraid posting that up that maybe something would happen. But hashtag backstraps is not a plant. Yeah, my food eats the vegans' food, the vegetarians.
That's great.
Yeah, but yeah. So I didn't get anything on that. Usually, if I get anything from YouTube on my channel, it's always has something to do with like the music or something in the background, something like that. So the one showcase that I did for a duck slayer, he has a lot of music in his videos, and of course it's just regular video music. And they didn't give me a strike, but they told me that I couldn't use it towards any of my content. I would either have to delete it or mute it, so you can't hear the music. Well, if I mute it, you can't hear us talking either. So I had to take that down. And there was one, I was actually in my vehicle, and the radio was in the background, and it made me take that one down as well.
Yeah, I got a couple videos that got little copyright claims on them. Yeah. So if I ever monetize, I'll have to go into those and edit those little clips and whatever.
Yeah, I'm actually fighting one of them because it was the music that I used in there, and where they see the little snippets they tell me that they're copyrighting me for. It was actually a YouTube song. It's from their YouTube video. So we'll see how that goes. But Judith's We Eat Vegans. Yeah, so I don't know if somebody shoot the coyote in the lungs right behind the shoulders and put the bloody side down for the after dispatch footage. You don't hesitate to show the dead animals, but be careful not to get too graphic. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
So actually, on my son's doe kill that he caught the other day, I come up onto it, and you'll see I don't stay on it very long because I was surprised at how much blood was actually around it. But then, of course, I always cut it out. I don't show the gut and stuff. And then we get home, and I always put it up nice. And usually, a lot of times, like with an arrow, it puts a hole in the side because he uses those the things that look like the rage, the gnat kill zones. Yeah. They put a nice big old slice in it, so I always would put if there is that, put my bow over it, or put his bow over top of it, or put something there, just cover it up. Just makes it look a lot nice. I've had lung shots some deer, and what I do with those videos, or when I get them home and take pictures, is just take a spray bottle of water or something like that. You just spray it on there and wipe that blood off. But
Presentable. You and your hashtags, Anti.
Oh, that's her hashtag. Foxy, it's fine. It's the Equals Original. Huntsman Outdoors is trying to do it, and I won't let him. Backstraps is not a plan. I like it. That's funny. So, guys, we've hit the 11 o'clock hour, and I'm not sure if I heard my wife come home or not, but if I stay too long, and she is, we don't want to get demonetized for her coming down here threatening to kill me.
I really appreciate the opportunity and being on here tonight, and I really appreciate all the support from everybody. And I'll definitely return checking channels out, guys. I try to be as interactive with everybody as I can in the community, and I'm just starting to figure out that YouTube's the community that it is. So,
yep,
it's really awesome. I appreciate everybody coming over and the support and all that. So, thanks.
Yeah, no problem. And I thank you for letting me come over there and check your channel out and showcase you, and it helped me as well. We had I think up over 40 people at one time that I saw in here, so hopefully it supports you just as well. Yeah, I'll get grounded. So I just want to thank everybody that come in here, and all I can do is ask that you guys support Half-Paced Outdoors the proper way. Does anybody know? Is anybody live? We can actually maybe do a raid over. There's 18 people in here. We could raid over somewhere if you'd like. For those of you in the chat that don't have Half-Paced yet, Mo just posted the link. Yeah, thanks, Judith. I think it was a great live. I enjoyed talking with Zach, and who knows, maybe you guys will see a collab with us going down the Allegheny for an overnight stay. Yeah. Hey, Zach, I found you got to watch touching those buttons, but I'm going to try and get somebody. Is there anybody that's live that we'd like to raid over to, guys? So Zach's letting everybody know. Thanks again. He really appreciates it. Yeah, be sure to watch his videos. Give him thumbs up. Leave him a great comment. Oh, that's pretty cool. I got 62 thumbs up in here tonight. That's good. Yeah, maybe we can get Gio and you and I and a couple guys from around this area for sure. Nobody else is live, guys? Mo, is there anybody out there that's live? No illegal outdoorsmen, anybody like that? How about J-Dubs? He might be listening to this. He might be at work, though, too. Hey, I'm Pave. That's no problem, bud. And I know you already have Half-Paced Outdoors. I saw a couple of your comments to him in some of his videos. So actually, I think it was one of his lives, maybe. I was watching. I think I saw you post something. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate everybody coming in here. Yeah, have a good night. And, like I always say, have a blessed week. Be watching for some pop-up live streams from Boxy this week. If there's a day that I know for sure that I'll go live, I'll try to I'll put a schedule out there to come up here. If you guys aren't doing nothing and want to hang out, help me hit this 4K. Oh, that's right. J Dubs is on vacation in Tennessee. I forgot. He was actually driving. He was driving down there last night. Yep, I am going to sleep well, Mo. And the plan is to get up and do some muzzleloader hunting as long as it's not still raining. But thank you guys. Have a blessed week. For all you guys that are supporting me and running my playlists and stuff, I can't thank you guys enough. You know, like Zach said, you know, sometimes you say thank you and it just doesn't seem like it's enough. But I truly do appreciate this. And as you know, I like helping each and every one of you guys out as well. So sleep tight. Have a blessed week. And we'll see you guys on the next one.